Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be ranking how I think every team will end up at the end of the 2026-2027 regular season. Yes, this is way too early. So explain my ranks. President's Trophy team, the best regular season team. Contender, teams that could win the cup. Playoff team, teams that I think are going to make the playoffs. Bubble team, potential wild card or third division spot. Mediocre, like a Seattle Kraken. And Landon DuPont, so a lottery team, so bottom 5 in the league. And two things I like to address before I start this video. This is my opinion. And second, if I sound funny, it's because I had surgery in my mouth. So Carolina, I have them as a contender. It's the same team. I mean, you might lose Nikishin, but really, it's the same team on the, nothing's changed. I still have them as a contender. There's no reason why they shouldn't. Montreal, I only have them as a playoff team because they don't have a second-line center yet. If they went out and got Marchenko or something, they would be up there, but they don't. Chicago, I have them at mediocre. I'm sorry. I have them at mediocre. I don't have them at bottom 5 this year, but, I feel like they're overrating the Blackhawks. You're going to miss Bedard for the first half. All right. I don't know. I just don't see it. I'm not a Blackhawks hater, but I don't know, man. I just don't believe in this team. Sure, they could maybe get a wild card spot, but you never know. Nashville, it's the Shady Shoals of the NHL. It's all the old guys. There's no young talent. Ryan O'Reilly, Steven Stamkos, Marcia So. I don't know how old Saros is. Yossi, they're too old. There's no young talent. It's too old. Yeah, you got Brady Martin, Matthew Wood, and Joachim Kemell, but yeah. Columbus, I have them as an underrated team. Hear me out. You got Connor Garland, Nichushkin, Werenski, Fantilli, and Marchenko. So they could sneak into that third division spot. They're not going to get a wild card spot because the Atlantic is loaded. But Jet Greaves, too, is good. And if Merzlikins is playable, they could sneak into a playoff spot. But it depends if Merzlikins is terrible or good again. So, yeah. I don't know. This could come back to bite me in the butt, but I feel like Columbus could honestly make the playoffs. Anaheim, they're still a playoff team, right? Yes, they lost their entire blue line pretty much, but I don't think that means they were a bad team now. The Pacific still sucks. They can probably outscore most of their problems and stuff, but yeah. San Jose, same thing. Bad defense, but that offense is elite. Yes, they're really young. You need Yaroslav Askarov to play good. To be his potential. But yeah, I see San Jose as a playoff team in that Pacific. Celebrini, Will Smith. You lost. You still have Michael Misa, Stenberg, Dickinson, Chernyshov. There's a loaded young talent. Buffalo, they're not gonna redo the division winner, but they're still going to make the playoffs. You lost Alex Tuck, you lost Bowen Byram, but you got the 4th overall in, I guess you also lost Jordan Greenway, but, who cares? You got, Daxon Rudolph, not the pick I would have gone with, but they're fine. You're fine. You got Owen Power, Rasmus Dahlin, Tage Thompson, Zach Benson, etc. Colorado, same thing, still a contender. Sorry, not same thing, but they're still a contender. You still got Nate Dogg, you still got Makar, you still got Gabe Landeskog, you still got all those other guys on there, Taze. The list goes on. I still have them as contender. My friend's going to hate me for this, but Calgary is a DuPont-eligible team. Calgary sucks. I'm sorry. They got good young defensemen, Dustin Wolf, Devin Cooley might run it back with a good save percentage, but there's no offense. This team has no offense, and I'm sorry, Jonathan Huberdeau is washed. I'm sorry, there's nothing saving this team right now. They're still in the rebuild. But they get in the Mets. The Devils, it could go either way. If Jack Hughes is healthy, bubble team. If Jack Hughes is cutting his pinky at dinner, mediocre. I'm sorry, Devils fans. Not looking good. You traded your 2nd overall pick for 2 late first-round picks. Not looking good. You never want to do that. Although Simon Nemec was underwhelming, still. Ottawa, I'm very fond of this team. You lost Brady Chuck, but now Tim Stützle moves up on the roster. You got Willie Eklund, a crap ton of draft picks and stuff. St. Louis, honestly, I don't know. Like, you got Robert Thomas, Parayko, McMichael, you brought in McTavish. Goaltending depends if Binnington's good or bad. Could move off of him in the deadline. I have them as a bubble team. I have St. Louis as a bubble team. Seattle, DuPont eligible. Jordan Eberle should not be your leading goal scorer. You don't need guys like Chandler Stevenson. Goaltending's not bad. Matty Beniers is slowing down, but yeah, I don't see it. I mean, Chase Reed might play, but I don't see it with Seattle. Bottom 5 team. Again. So yeah. I'm a Seattle fan, and it's kind of sad. I'm not like a big Seattle fan, but, So, it's rough. Seattle just going down mediocrity. But, like, at least hopefully now they're bad enough to get good draft picks. Detroit, sorry, Wings fans, you're missing the playoffs again. It's not happening. Mediocre at best. Yes, you got Raymond Sider. Hopefully Marco Kasper can play good. Sandine Pellikka, Edvinson. John Gibson maybe will be good. You still haven't signed Cam. Wait, didn't they sign another goalie? Never mind. But yeah, with the whole Dylan Larkin drama, I don't know. Hear me out. I see Dallas as a President's Trophy team. Okay, Heiskanen, Rantanen, Johnston, Robertson, Ottinger, DeSmith, Esa Lundell. I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna have a great year this year. Tyler Seguin, this year is the Dallas' star year. The Dallas Stars year. Yeah. I don't know. I just see it this year. I believe, I'm not a Stars fan, but I believe in the Stars to not win the cup maybe, but be that President's Trophy team. I don't know why. I just have the feeling. Although it could go bad. Because you lost Maverick Bork. He was pretty good. Edmonton. Could be a playoff. Sorry. If their goaltending goes well, if Anderson's that guy, contender. But if it's bad again, if it stays bad, playoff team. Because, you're not missing the playoffs with Draisaitl and McDavid. But you could definitely not be a contender because of the in-between-the-pipes situation. So, I don't know, they did make some good moves, bringing in, Ryan Shea. You let, what was that guy's name? Walk and stuff. Yeah. Tampa Bay's window is closing. I'm sorry, Bolts fans, but it's closing. All your guys are old. No young and upcoming talent. Brandon Hagel is, your youngest good guy. Connor Geekie, I don't see it in him. So, yeah, I feel like soon they're going to have to blow it up. It's going to happen. I love Utah. Utah's a playoff team. I see it in Utah. You brought in Trocheck. You brought in Anders Lee. You have Simashev, Tijagin, Maverick Lamoureux. You have Desnoyers coming up. You did trade away, what was that guy's name? That 21st overall pick to the Rangers, but still, you also got Daniil Boot. You got Sebastian Cossa. I see Utah as a playoff team. Could be a little biased, but I definitely can still see it in Utah. Because Anders Lee with that leadership, Trocheck is a good center. You got Clayton Keller, Gunther. Hopefully Cooley takes the next step and isn't injured. They're going to be a playoff team. Okay? I don't think they're going to miss the playoffs. Maybe wild card again, but I like Utah. Florida contender. The only thing that would make them not a contender is that goaltending, but such a loaded team. Barkov, Tkachuk, Bennett, Reinhart, Verhaeghe, Gudis, Ekblad, Jones, Seth Jones. But depends. Is Akira Schmid and Markstrom gonna be those guys? That could bring them down to just a playoff team. But they're not missing the playoffs again this year. It's not happening. I'm sorry. I hate Florida, but they're making the playoffs. That team is it's too good to fail. It's too good to fail. Okay? It's too big. You would need Barkov to get injured again to Chucks to, like, do something stupid. You need a crap ton of injuries. And you also have Brad Marchand. Like, I just can't see this team failing. The Islanders, mediocre. I'm sorry. Like, they're mediocre. Like, I don't know what to say about the Islanders. Like, you got Schaefer, who will stop you from being that DuPont eligible. Barzal, Bo Horvat. Yeah, like, I don't see them in the Islanders. I'm sorry, Islanders fans. It's just not going to happen. Next up, Minnesota. I don't think they're that cup contender until they find centers. Like, Joel Eriksson, he's a good two-way, but his offense isn't there, and he was injured in the playoffs. So, like, they need to find that center, because they have, like, Quinn Hughes, Matt Boldy, Kaprizov, Wallstead, like, pretty solid core, and Brock Faber. But until they get that center, they're not a contender. Like, you can't win without a center, and especially center depth. Like, no center is one thing. Sorry, no center depth's one thing, but no center? Really? I honestly have LA at mediocre. Yes, they brought in Zuccarello, Corey Perry, and that other guy, and Anze Kopitar retired, so now Byfield's on that top line. But they were, like, in the 20s last season, and I don't really see them going up in the standings, especially with the Pacific slowly getting better with, like, teams like San Jose climbing the ranks. So I don't even see them as a potential, like, wild card team. I just think they're mediocre at best. With Winnipeg, it depends. If Hellebuck returns elite, but they don't have much depth in general. Like, there's a sheet of, like, their depth, and, like, really, besides Morrissey, Scheifele, and Kyle Connor, like, there really wasn't much scoring. So until they figure out their depth, and they probably have to switch, like, cores, like, Scheifele's getting up there in age, so is Connor, and both Connors. So, yeah, Winnipeg, even though my grandpa loves them, I have them mediocre. Even though I hate Vegas, yes, I'm salty, I have them as a playoff team. Not a contender anymore because they did lose Dorofeyev, right? Like, Dorofeyev was a 2-time 30-goal scorer. So that doesn't help, losing him for, like, what, 2 first-rounders? So, like, not much. Because Vegas, they could care less about draft capital. Vegas likes current players. So I still have them as a playoff team, and I'm salty because they beat the Canucks, they beat Utah, they beat teams that I don't like Vegas, like, frick Vegas. Post-recording, I did not mean to put the Rangers as a bubble team. I meant them as mediocre. But the New York Rangers, I don't like this team. Dorofeyev, I don't know if he can repeat the success he had in Vegas with the Rangers. Does Lafreniere start playing good? You have to, like, next to the Broad Street Bullies. With Philly, I have a bubble team too. Like, Porter Martone is showing some flashes that he can be good. You have Zegras. You have pretty solid defense. You still have Konechny. Hopefully Michkov can get ice time. Other side of Pennsylvania, I have Pittsburgh. I do not like this core. Yes, you still have Crosby, Malkin. Chris Letang is slipping. Yeah, you do have, like, Erik Karlsson. Like, they're like the Eastern Nashville Predators, if you would say. Like, Anthony Mantha left in free agency. Skinner left. Ryan Shea left. Like, I don't know if I trust Shilov and Murashev. Like, Shilov was good in the playoffs, no doubt, but can he do in the regular season too? I don't know. So, Pittsburgh, they might acquire Landon DuPont. Next up, I have the Washington Capitals. I feel like they'll have, like, one more playoff until Obi runs like, you got Alex Tuch, Jordan Kyrou, you have elite Logan Thompson, both Protuses, Cole Hudson, still Obi, Tom Wilson, Jacob Chikrin. But yeah, so I quite like this team. And the Metro's pretty weak. Like, I feel they'd end up second behind Carolina. But yeah, I feel like the Capitals could do some damage before Ovi retires. Boy, do I love being a Canucks fan. Well, they're no doubt probably the favorites to win if they gave them lucky to win the draft lottery. Like, this team didn't get better. Caleb Malhotra hasn't signed with ELC, so he's probably staying in, like, the minor league or, like, AHL. So that's the bottom five. The band, who would actually I hate the Boston Bruins, but I had them in a bubble team. Patrick, McAvoy, Swayman. Yes, I don't know if I like the JJ Peterka thing. Like, I don't mind JJ Peterka, but I don't know if he can be that guy in Boston too. But I don't like Boston, but I wish I could put them at mediocre. I wish I could really put the Boston Bruins at mediocre. Yes, I am also salty because they beat the Canucks. But yeah, so that will be the end of today's video. Do you agree or disagree? Comment down below. Yes, I know these are some like terrible takes or good takes. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Like if you